We just have a little business to do before our board meeting. I want to go ahead and call to order our public hearing. Can I? Pardon?
I'll make a motion to go to the
Oh,
public
first we
hearing.
need roll call. And then we'll do one.
Howard.
Here.
Ogala. Here. Singer. Mooses. Moran. Rice. Harris.
Here.
Kinnear. Fritz.
Present.
Benefield.
Here.
Gould.
Here.
Freitag. Balish.
Here.
Frizzalone.
Here.
Brooks.
Here.
Winfrey.
Here.
Parker.
Here.
Staley Ferry.
Here.
Davish. Wilhelmie. Mayor. Tuminello.
Here.
Weigel.
Here.
Collins.
Here.
Ferry.
Here.
And Hart.
Here.
22.
Now, if I could please have a motion to go into public hearing.
Public hearing. Second.
Motion by Eustace, second by Howard, previous roll by Ballage, second by,
And take a roll
oh,
call.
we don't have roll call yet. Roll call?
Yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay. The purpose of this public hearing is to receive comments on the proposal to sell bonds in the amount of not to exceed $400,000 in order to fund the retirement pension obligations of the district associated with the Early Retirement Incentive Program, adopted by the Board of Commissioners in October 2014. At this time, John Burla will provide an explanation of the proposal to sell 2016 B General Obligation Limited Tax Bonds.
Thank you, President Hart. Thank you, President Hart. The district anticipates issuing the 2016 B General Obligation Limited Tax Bonds in an amount not to exceed $2.4 million in order to pay pension obligation costs associated with an early retirement incentive program approved by the Board of Commissioners in October 2014. The general obligation bonds will bear interest at approximately 2.2%. The interest payment on the bonds are payable semi-annually on each June 15th and December 15th, commencing on December 15th, 2016. The bonds will mature serially on December 15th of each year, commencing on December 15th, 2017 through December 15th, 2021, and are non-callable. The Early Retirement Center program officially closes on June 30, 2016, at which time IMRF will remit a final liability to the district around August of 2016. That concludes my comments, and I can answer any questions.
Any questions? Any questions on the board?
Motion to go out of public hearing. Second.
I do need public. Okay, public comment? Is there anyone from the public that would like to comment? Okay, anyone from the public? Okay. Being none?
I'll make a motion to come out of public hearing.
Motion by Eustace, second by Mayor. Not going to be previous. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay. Everyone, we're going to move right on to our Forest Reserve District Board of Commissioners meeting, Thursday, May 12th. I'm going to call this to order. If we can please do the salute to the flag. Brady, can you?
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Shall we pray? Heavenly Father, we thank you again for the Forest Reserve District of Will County, the Board of Commissioners, our President, all of our officers who come to do the business that you have called for on this today. Bless our agenda, bless all the commissioners, and all those Will County and our Forest Reserve. In our Lord's name we do pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. Herb, I was just thinking, what would we ever do without you? Who's going to take that? Like something if you're sick or?
That's why I'm never going to be tired.
Never. Please, I pray for you to stay healthy. We can please welcome Nick Ryder with the Farmers Weekly Review and Susan Lafferty with the Southtown. Welcome. Okay, roll call, Judy?
Yep. Howard.
Here.
Gala. Here. Singer. Mooses.
Here.
Moran. Rice. Harris.
Here.
Trenier. Fritz.
Present.
Benefield.
Here.
Gould.
Here.
Freitag. Balish.
Here.
Frislalone.
Here.
Brooks.
One of these red certified.
Winfrey.
Here.
Parker.
Here.
Staley Ferry. Babish. Wilhelmie.
Here.
Mayor.
Here.
Tumanello.
Here.
Weigel.
Here.
Collins. Berry.
Here.
And Hart.
There.
Twenty-two present.
Wonderful. Okay, but presentation of certificate of mailings and certificate of publications. Can we have a motion by Parker, second by Freitag, previous roll by Gould? No previous roll call?
You just want to get
I just want to get through this, I'm sorry. I'm anxious to get to our wonderful next meeting.
Okay, Howard.
Yes.
Gala, yes. Singer, oh, sorry. Mooses.
Yeah.
Moran. Sorry. Rice.
Yes.
Harris.
Yes.
Fritz.
Yes.
Benefield.
Yes.
Gould.
Yes.
Freitag.
Yes.
Balish.
Yes.
Frislalone.
Yes.
Brooks.
Yes.
Winfrey.
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Staley Ferry.
Yes.
Wilhelmie.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes.
Tumanello.
Yes.
Weigel.
Yes.
Collins.
Yes.
Berry.
Yes.
and Hart.
Yes. Okay, motion carries. Now, is anyone else hot in here? Is it really warm? Okay. We need, okay, approval of minutes for April 12th, 2016. Motion by Moose, second by Frislalone, previous roll by Rice, second by Ferry. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Treasurer's report. Jim?
Good morning, everyone. Revenues, April 30th, 2016 operating statements indicate the district's corporate fund collected approximately $315,000 in total revenues, of which approximately $143,000 is related to replacement taxes, $22,000 are rental fees at Four Rivers facility in Shannon, approximately $76,000 in permit fees, and the remaining balance is attributable to miscellaneous income. The district anticipates receiving its first property tax distribution payment on May 26th. On the expenditure side, the district has incurred approximately $3.2 million of expenditures for the period ended April 30th, 2016. The district experienced a net operating loss of approximately $2.9 million. The district will draw on its unassigned fund balances to pay for the shortfall. And unless there's questions for me, I will make a motion to replace the treasurer's report on file.
Motion by Eustace, second by Balish, previous roll by previous roll by Rice, second by Ferry. All in favor? Aye. Motion carried. Thank you, Jen. Petitions from the public. We do have someone. Georgianne Higgins, would you like to please come down?
My name is Georgianne Higgins. I am a volunteer at Thorn Creek Woods. I applaud all the Forest Preserve is doing in acquiring new areas and putting in new trails. However, I would urge you to also keep up your old areas. One of my favorite places is Messenger Woods, and I went to hike there on Saturday. And on the east side of the South Loop, there's about a 300-yard stretch of footwear sucking mud. My boots weren't new, but they were in good condition when I started the hike, and both soles came off within a few steps of each other. I wonder if there's a spring that's feeding that area that perhaps it's always been bad, but it's worse this year. And wonder if the other work has helped direct the spring toward the trail. But I urge that something be done, a boardwalk, or maybe pavement. I don't know what's needed. I'm in general not in favor of superhighway trails. I like things to be rustic, but something really needs to be done on that stretch of trail. Also, there used to be a sign by the bridge over Spring Creek indicating no dogs were allowed, and now there's a sign at the parking lot, but if someone is on the South Loop before going on the North Loop, they wouldn't see that. And that's a very special area with all the spring wildflowers that I urge that it be protected. Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Ralph, did you want to?
Sure. I can tell you that we can take a look at both the trail conditions at Messenger Woods. As you said, in the past, we've had some trouble out there, some issues. We have had a lot of rain so far this season, but we'll take a look at it and see what we can do. As far as the construction of a boardwalk or some sort of a paved trail, we're limited to what we can do there because it's a state nature preserve, but we'll look at it nonetheless. And as far as the sign, we can also take a look at that.
Thank you.
Is there any other petitions from the public? Okay. Being none, Finance Committee, Ray.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. First thing on the agenda is the schedule of bills totaling $858,741.37, and I so move.
Motion by Terminal, second by Butterfield, previous rolled by Brooks, second by Howard. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries.
The only piece of business we have today is the approval of ordinance number 487, establishing the 2016 land use fees. Committee recommendation was 11-0, and I so move.
Motion by Terminal, second by Fritz, previous rolled by Bryce, second by Mayor. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries.
We have 3 reports to put on file. The quarterly investment report as of March 31st, 2016, quarterly poll ticket report, the annual auditor report, and the next meeting date is Wednesday, June 1st, 2016 at 8:45 at the Sugar Creek Administration Center.
Thank you.
My report.
Appreciate it. Okay. Mike, Operations Committee.
Good morning, Forest Preserve, Will County. Seems like everybody's a little down today. I know the Cubs lost 2, so we'll rectify that today. Our first piece of business today is award of contract to Frank Burla and Sons Builders of Shanahan, Illinois, in the amount of $984,000.50 for Kankakee Sands Preserve Route 113 access improvements. Committee recommended 11-0, and I so move.
Motion by Frizzle, second by Freitag, previous roll by Wilhelmie, second by Stanley Ferry. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries.
And next is the award of the contract to Oaklawn Blacktop Paving Company of Mokina, Illinois, in the amount of $117,129.62 for asphalt repair and replacement at Moni Reservoir and Messenger Woods Nature Preserve. Committee recommended 12-0, and I so move.
Motion by Frizzle, second by Terminello, previous roll by Ferry, second by Wilhelmie. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries.
And we have some reports as well. The district monthly program calendar, the quarterly vandalism and fly dumping report, Thorn Creek Wood Management Commission minutes as well. And our next meeting will be June 1st at 8:30 a.m. Thanks.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome.
Yes, Bob?
So I just press the button?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Okay. Good morning, President Hart and Commissioners. I just have a question on, I was recently asked by a couple residents on the, I know it's in the quarterly vandalism and fly dumping report, especially I believe there's TVs noted in there. I just want to make sure that if the glass is broken out of the TV, that we're actually removing the glass also from the ground there. I know it probably is tedious, but especially if it has a toxic substance in it, lead or something like that. I think it would be a good practice now. Maybe it's already being done, so I just want to be assured and assure the residents that it is. So.
Typically it is, and I would say, you know, if there's an incident where it hasn't been, if they could just let us know. But
Okay.
our staff, when they do pick up the fly dumping, the TVs or whatever kinds of electronics or whatever we get, they do a cleanup as well.
Okay, great, thank you.
Thanks, Rob. Okay. Ad hoc Rules Committee. Herb.
Good morning, Madam President. We only have one item on our agenda, that's approval ordinance number 488, amending general use ordinance number 124. I had committee passed, and I so move.
Motion by Brooks. Second by Winfrey. Previous roll by Parker. Second by Merritt. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries.
And our next meeting will be to be determined. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. There's something in executive session. Is there any more comments by the public? Is there comments for the YouTube? Ralph, John, is there any?
I do. I have a couple of announcements. Excuse me. I have a couple of announcements. First of all, we have a groundbreaking on May 17th for the DuPage River Trail up in Naperville. That'll be at 10 a.m. We have a VIP event associated with our native plant sale in our Friends of the Forest Preserve District on May the 20th at 4 p.m. And then we have our plant sale itself beginning at 9 a.m. on May 21st.
John?
Yes, just a couple things. Last week I did have a conference call with Moody's, a rating agency, and just got word back yesterday that they did affirm, Moody's did affirm our AA1 rating, which is the second highest rating that you can receive under AAA. So we're excited about that. Just as far as a heads up, on May 18th, which is next week, we anticipate that the underwriters are going to price the bonds, and we anticipate a closing on May 26th of the following week. Also, just kind of as a sad note, we had a long-time employee, Karen Odom. She worked in our accounts payable department for 28 years. She passed away of an aneurysm, I believe. Again, she was 28-year employee, just a wonderful person. And if you can remember Karen's family in your prayers, that would be appreciated. So those are my comments.
Oh, that's sad. Okay. Well, can I ask you to please, what you just said with those dates, can we get one more email out?
Sure.
To everyone, that would be wonderful. Okay, and we have, please, to Suzanne. Yes?
Two things. One, I believe we had an OPEB meeting that needs to go onto the record. Did we have an OPEB meeting? Didn't we have a, no, we had an item that we voted on in there. No. Okay.
Not that needs to come to this board, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the other is just a reminder, Ralph mentioned the plant sale event, but we also have the VIP reception on Friday nights. So encourage people to come out on Friday night.
Great. Thank you, Denise, for those reminders. Absolutely. I'm going to go to the podium. If I could please have is Susan Underwood, with the president of Sherwood Hugs. If she could please join me, and Susan Coyle, executive board member and coordinator of Hugs for Hounds.
I just want to can you push the button? I'm sorry. I didn't put that on. Just
so everyone can know, the Sherwood Hugs has partnered with the Forest Preserve. We appreciate everything you have been doing since '09. The Hugs for Hound annually. This program was held in March. More than 400 people, approximately 235 dogs. We did that last year, which was fabulous. It's the Easter dog hunt where they do the eggs and they put the bones in. You know, it sounds silly, but the little dog treats in there, and everyone, they were all going after it. I think they're smart little things. So we had over 4,000 plastic Easter eggs filled. To register the fee, it was like $5 to come, and it was all going over to our Julo Julo. Okay, we're gonna have to remember that. Julo, our canine officer. So this program, thanks to you, has raised $2,000 for Julo. So we just wanted to thank you and just come up here and tell you how much we appreciate this.
My name's Sue Coyle. I'm from Shorewood Hugs, and I just wanted to say a couple words. This was actually our 8th, can you hear me? This was our 8th annual, we call it Hugs for Hounds, doggy Easter egg hunt, and it's very near and dear to our hearts at Shorewood Hugs because this was our very first event that we ever held. We had a garage sale, actually, prior to our first egg hunt, and that's how Shorewood Hugs started, and then we decided to have this. We partnered up. Jim McFarland started that for us, and we've gone this year. I wanted to thank Laura Kieran. I worked closely with her, and she did a wonderful job. And also, Glenn Noblock was very helpful to me this year, also, and very good. And we want to continue this partnership with the Will County Forest Preserve. We already have 4,200 eggs, I believe, or more in our storage shed for next year. And we look forward to many more events with you. And the Forest Preserve does so much for this event. We could never hold this event without them, with the registration and the advertisement and the orange fencing and the tent and the tables and chairs and certainly the parking. So we really appreciate it. We truly enjoy having this event for the community. And of course for Julo.
Can I please have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion by Brooks, second by Rice. All in favor?
Aye.